I could kill people with crowbars, but I think they make a lot of noise, whereas the knife is kind of like... Okay, there's some possible movement there. Let me post that there's 2 dudes there. They're not rats because they're talking. You know, unless rats started suddenly talking in this game, that'd be kind of weird as well. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to This War of Mine, the last broadcast. I'm your host, the bird, known as Falcon. If you're wondering why we're in the main menu, don't freak out, everything should be fine. But I have a little bit of news here in terms of, my old save file. You see, when the game released, I was playing on the press beta, which is the reason why I had early coverage. When the game fully released for you guys, or at least the DLC released for you guys, for the public anyway, I think there was an update and somehow, for some reason, I couldn't load back into my old save. Now don't worry, I basically retraced all my steps, so we're literally back where we left off, so you don't have to watch everything all over again. However, I did, since I already knew about the soldier thing that we ran to the gas station last time, I decided to, do things a little bit different. So, if you don't mind, Falcon, post-editing version, raw footage. This guy right here, he's the guy who ran us out. He had the gun, told me to leave or else he'd basically blap me in the head, and I was like, yeah, and about that, so I left. This time, though, as you can see over there, I got a knife. What are you gonna do, Falcon? Oh, I think you know what's gonna happen. Let's skip forward here a little bit. So it seems our boy was looking for some spare parts to fix his microphone, or it's not his microphone, his radio, to, signal the rest of the military convoy, hey, I got the supplies for the military, come pick me up. And I had a knife, and I was waiting in the dark. And, well, Esma's a stone-cold killer, man. Brought homeboy down. And, we pillaged the goods. Now, what I should note about this, we actually got some news from this event. Like, the news that I got is something we'll see once we jump into live gameplay here pretty soon. But essentially, it's, gonna be a broadcast letting people know that, hey, if you come to the gas station, there's a ton of supplies. Now, there's a bit of a theory I have about this, that we'll talk about that in, live gameplay footage. So for now, we're done. We're gonna go jump into live gameplay now. Alrighty, guys, so we're back in day number 4, which is the night after the gas station event. So now we're in live gameplay here. And we're gonna go ahead and broadcast that news that we just talked about here. There's a broken supply truck at the gas station. Yeah. Okay, let's go on forwards here. Now, we did kill somebody, so yes, I am going to be sad about this thing. I mean, she's not a killer to my understanding, but, she had to kill. Let's see. She is hungry, sad, and tired. I think we got everything built, so for the most part, let me just have her go and get some sleep here really quickly, because I want her to also work on bringing the rest of this thing down here. And you, my man, Malik. Let's have you finish up making these, I think I was making some cigarettes here. They're like chain smokers, so apparently I was looking at this thing a bit more closely here. They consume 3 cigarettes a day, so we gotta make sure that we have a lot of those. We got 4 here, 1 here. Esma, have you seen my glasses? Look, dog, you let your wife sleep. She just, brutally killed a dude in cold blood. As a non-combatant, so it might, have a bit of an effect on her. So you come on over here. And now, we have some news. Now, I should also note, with this little rerun that we're doing here, not really rerun, I mean, you guys haven't missed anything, but, since I had to restart because of my save file, I broadcasted the first piece of news, which was the sniper one, which is very important. Now, these 2 pieces of information are not story-related, doesn't seem. Remember how I mentioned to you guys about the coffee thing? Like, why would I want people to know that the coffee price is gonna go shoot up? Because I kind of want to hoard the coffee and then have it for trade value later. It's kind of scummy, sure, but I mean, I don't know. I'm keeping that information to myself for now. But I'm broadcasting the important stuff, which is obviously residents of Pagaran good news. An army truck full of military rations and medical supplies has broken down at the gas station on Maple Street. Get your share before the military reclaims. I kind of want to consider upgrading this workshop to get the sofa, because she's sad. And the problem is, I'm not sure if I'm going to kill more people with this run, and if I do, she could get, seriously depressed where she'll be comatose, and that's no good. So if I upgrade this, we could probably make a sofa, and the sofa's supposed to, alleviate the mood to some degree as well. We have everything required for it. It's a lot of components for the upgrade. I'm not sure if it's worth it, but you know what? Hey, go for it. Make it. What did you pick up on the... It said we captured news. What was that about? How do I check that? Just go back inside of here? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, so we have received broadcast. Can you hear me? That damn radio broadcast compromised my position, and people stopped using the route through the park. Someone should do something about that rogue broadcaster. Over. Oh, so that's the sniper! That's the sniper who, you know, blapped that one lady that was with us, and also blapped me in the ass as well. So does that mean that he's gone? He wants to apparently kill Malik now. Or he wants somebody to whack Malik. I wonder if he's gone and we could go back to the park now and loot that body. That being said, we also left some stuff behind there to begin with. I wasn't able to loot everything in the first go, so it might be beneficial for us to go back, we'll see. Armchair. Okay, so this is what I want to make. It's gonna cost us 5 of 5. Go ahead and make that. Unfortunately, if I want to get Malik to get benefits of this too, I guess we're gonna have to build this bad boy like over here, unfortunately. So place that over there. Now mind you, Malik could probably build that himself. You come over here and you work on that a bit more. And Malik, my boy, you come over here and let's get your ass to, you know, building something. You can't have your wife do everything, Malik, alright? So I'm not sure if I needed that. More importantly, I would imagine that we probably should have focused on the heater in case it gets too cold. I'm not sure how long this DLC is. I'm not sure how far the story goes. So I'm not sure what I should be focusing on building in the long term. So because you are sad, we do have Siggy's, right? Yes, we do. Go ahead and take a seat. And I'm gonna hope that this gives her, you know... You're probably thinking, well, Falcon, you think, you know, killing a person's gonna be... That the burden of killing somebody's gonna be removed by just sitting on a couch and having a cigarette? Probably not, but you know what? It's supposed to have a bit of a therapeutic effect, this sofa is. Okay, that's what I read, okay? Alrighty, so we're good to go here for the night. We have the warehouse. This used to be a warehouse of a big store. Currently, it's used as a hideout by a group of armed thugs. We might find some use of things that we could sneak in, but it's very dangerous. And we also have Central Square. The city center used to be beautiful with parks, squares, and monuments, all surrounded by old buildings. The war has taken its toll on the area. But because she's sad, I have a feeling that if we kill any more people, then that really might crack her. So we might want to wait until she's not sad anymore before we go in and, you know, kill more people. Especially because we don't know how many dudes are possibly in there. I could go in there and sneak around, but why sneak when I could just, you know, blat dudes, right? We should have probably left that there because that's gonna be my loot drop-off area. Fresh blood in the ground. Something bad happened here recently. Oh, good. And here I thought I'd be coming in for a safer area. Damn, it's surely not safe here. Okay. Let's take it very nice and slow, because you don't know what's gonna happen here. Lots of footprints from heavy soldier shoes. It's certainly not the best idea to hang around here. Oh, come on! More soldiers? I don't even have a weapon this time. Now, people told me, Falcon, you can use the crowbar as a weapon. Just click on it. Oh. Oh, I see that. That is a soldier, isn't it? That totally is a soldier. Oh. Well, I hope you don't know that I killed who could have possibly been your bro. We're gonna come down through here, I guess. Chances are we could probably sneak into this area through here. If this is open. And if it's not open, maybe we can use a crowbar to crack it open. It's open straight up. I mean, I gotta tell you, you military guys, you probably want to do a better, like, you know, recon of the area before you decide to hound up there. How much longer will we have to wait for those bloody intelligence guys? I kinda don't want to take this stuff because we're going in to pick up more stuff. Yeah, so I'll leave this here. I'll leave this here for now. As a matter of fact, we might just want to drop everything that we have and just dump it in here and just continue going in further. And I think that's the best thing to do. Okay, relax, relax. Don't run underneath them. I don't think you should be able to hear me through the freaking concrete flooring above, but you never know. I wish I were someone else. Freaking insurgents. Okay, don't crack that open. Let me take a peek first. Yeah. I hear gunfire in the background out too. So this is definitely a heavily active area. See, the map lied to me. It could have easily said danger, but no, did I get any danger warning? I got no danger warning. If I'd known that, I would have brought some weapons. I could kill people with crowbars, but I think they make a lot of noise, whereas the knife is kind of like... Okay, there's some possible movement there. Let me post that there's 2 dudes there. They're not rats because they're talking. You know, unless rats started suddenly talking in this game, that'd be kind of weird as well. Now it's just a matter of time until they spill everything. I'm gonna peek really quickly. What are you doing? Just peek. It is 2 people. We got some new information though. Alrighty. The problem is I don't want to kill anybody else, even if I get the option, because she's already depressed. Or not depressed, but she's sad, which is almost the same thing. Okay, just open this silently. Oh, 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 there's movement over there too. Please tell me that that was just loud for me and not for them. Is that guy moving? Oh, man. Oh, man. Letter with the information about people held in prison. It is signed Bagel. Oh, there's some movement down there. This guy's asleep. Apparently he's a heavy sleeper too, based on what she's saying here. There's no exit to the left-hand side. So I'm scared about going to the left-hand side, getting stuck, and then I have to go all the way around to get out of here. Please don't close that so loudly. Okay, now mind you, we ain't got all the time in the world still. People let me know, Falcon, if you don't make it out of the map in time, it just means you don't lose the person. They just come back later in the day. That's true, but I could have sworn there was also a chance for them not to come back. Like, it's not so... It doesn't happen too often, but there's a chance for them not to come back in general, right? I could have sworn I remember reading that. This is a really important item to have for some upgrades eventually. It's really a pain in the ass to make this, so finding this over here is amazing. We're gonna loot what we can and we're out of here. I'm just hoping that none of these people, like, decide to suddenly come up through here. So, you know what? If they could just stay down there chatting and sleeping and guarding outside, this shouldn't be a problem for us. Not sure if I want to go through that door. It's getting fairly later in the day. We might find some medicine there. Usually those restroomy type areas are really good for medicine. Okay, this might be the last thing we might be able to hold. Nothing but useless trash. Okay. Don't start running yet. Until... maybe now? Let's start running now. I think it shouldn't alarm them. Probably could have closed the door behind me, but that's fine. Whatever. We got in and out. We got a pack full of a lot of supplies. We got some new news for Malik to disperse. I should get back. There we go. Esma's reflections. I've discovered that the army is torturing some people suspected of helping the rebels. They'll most likely be killed if they're not rescued soon. So that's going to be some really good information to put out. Okay, so, you know, there was dudes there. But at least I didn't kill anybody. I needed to stop myself from doing that because she's already sad. Don't want her to hit depressed. I think you hit depressed next. It's been a while since I played this. You know, I've played it many times throughout years now. But I don't play it often to, like, remember everything single detailed. I've got bad news from the Central Square, right? We brought some decent stuff back. The thermoregulator in particular is really great. What is this here? Why have we never checked this out? Anonymous letter. Oh, this is new, that's why. Anonymous letter thrown through the window. A soldier was killed because of your radio broadcast. The military is sniffing around. Take care. I'm no longer sad though with Esma. Perfect. So I'm glad we kept from killing that that night, because it did help us remove the sadness. So now we could probably go to another map, kill somebody, and, like, you know, just, you know, keep her from, you know, just kill slowly. Don't become a straight up serial killer. Just kill occasionally. It's fine. This horrible letter. Nobody was ever threatened to kill Malik before. What should I do? I guess you'll kill him, Esma. That's what you do. You're a stone cold killer now. And you, boyo, you're slightly sick. Oh no. We have herbal medicine, which isn't necessarily 100% in terms of saving you or at least curing you. We got some regular medicine too, but yeah. He's only slightly sick. We might want to start considering putting up the heater then. It's 12 Celsius, which, you know, I'm not exactly proficient at Celsius. I know it a little because of video games, but 12 isn't really too terrible just yet, right? Like, it's, like, you know, a fairly, you know, chilly day, you know, we're still comfortable, right? 12 Celsius, you guys verify that for me. So, the army is holding in brutality, torturing innocent people. Yeah, So this for a fact we are going to broadcast. It is still related. We'll also check out if we received anything new from this. We could also broadcast that they're threatening us. The military is threatening us, trying to intimidate us. All the more reason to repeat that we will keep telling you the truth no matter what. Yeah, that sounds like a very good one too. Hopefully the people help us in some way. Okay. Hungry, slightly sick. The military is getting even more brutal towards civilians. I'd wager none of the people detained in the central square actually has anything to do with the rebels. So let's listen in for some news, my man. And then we'll try to get Esma to perhaps make this heater. Okay, so it does seem that Malik was able to pick something up here, which is great. No. The smoke is what you need, I understand, okay? I understand you're an addict, but you gotta relax for now. I got some info I need to learn about myself. You could go to your nicotine later. So we got 2 receptions, actually. Thank you for warning us about the sniper in the park. It's better not to think what could have happened if it weren't for you. That's good. It appears that the clashes between the military and the separatists are going to intensify in the upcoming days. Oh. So we might even see more military people out and about. Oh, so we picked this up and we could broadcast it ourselves apparently too. The rebel and government forces are engaged in violent skirmishes throughout the city. Some areas have been completely cut off while others are seeing heavy fighting. I have a feeling there's certain times when you should probably release some of this news and sometimes you shouldn't to like maybe change the outcome of how things get unlocked. But whatever, I'll just broadcast it now. So hopefully that helps him out. He's on meds now. Perfect. Esma, let's have you come over here, finish this up. And Malik, let's just have you, get some rest, dog. Just maybe this herbal medicine along with some rest will cure you out having to use the really good medicine on you. Perfect. So this is now done. We now have access to growing our own goods. Now, have I been picking up manure? Yes, I have 1 manure apparently. Only 1 manure. Actually, no. We don't have no fertilizer whatsoever. We could turn veggies into fertilizer, but that's not a good idea. I have fertilizer in other maps which I've left behind because this was locked off, but now I guess we probably go back and pick them up at some point. We could also make fertilizer out of regular food. I don't want that happening. Let's build that heater, I guess. And then we'll jump off to do one more thing before we wrap up the video here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If you are, let me know in the comments. I believe a thumbs up, and we'll continue doing some more. Simple heater. Allows to heat the shelter. Yes, so we have everything we needed for that. I need to put that in a place where even... I wanted to put this in a place where even... Oh, wait. You know what? It's going to be a long walk for our boy, but he can still make it over here. Oh, apparently I can place this right here. Perfect. It'll be a long walk for him still, especially because it's disabled. At least, now we could build some stuff here, and he should be able to reach it himself. So the heater there is fine. As a matter, why can't you put it here if you could put it there? Is it because of those boxes? Yeah, it's weird. You can put it there in this rubble, but not here because of those boxes. Whatever. Place it, and you're off to build that. Perfect. Alrighty, so I was able to make a little bit of extra fire fuel, and we got the temperature back up to 15 Celsius before the night just barely ended, so hopefully that makes sure that we don't get sick any further. Now, we have new areas. We have a toy store, music club, and let's see here. Central Square, which is where we were last time. I mean, we're no longer sad, so if I have to go somewhere blapping, I can do it. But because, we realize the importance of the fertilizer when I get that garden up and running, I'm gonna go back to sniper area, which was the park. I'm also curious to see if the sniper's now gone and we can finally loot that body. So let's go to the park. I left everything unlocked here. So it's a matter of just going through and then picking up and leaving stuff behind. So I don't think there's a lot of stuff there, so I can take a crowbar or a knife just in case there's some sudden guards there. Could there suddenly be guards there? It'd be kind of weird if they would be. No, they shouldn't be, right? I'm gonna go buck naked here. I mean, the guy did send out a message about no longer being able to blap dudes. He was very unhappy about that. But, to to send extra people here because there's nobody around to blap anymore, that wouldn't really make any sense, right? My hope is that he's just gone. There's nobody here anymore, so he no longer could get off on sniping dudes and being like a, you know, a freaking perv. And we could just get that body. But before we do so, let's be extra careful just in case. It doesn't seem like that body is there anymore. So, could you have ever got it? Probably not. And it doesn't seem like we're ducking anymore, so the sniper is just gone. But before we just barge in there, just make sure. Yeah, I think the sniper did book it after all. So he couldn't blap anybody anymore. He was like, ah, you know what? I'm out of here. Perfect, alright. So there should be fertilizer here, though. This is what was locked for us last time, but when I came in the second time around, I used a crowbar. Or I guess I brought a crowbar, so we were able to pick that open. There's some fairly decent stuff in there, which I already grabbed before. I think this is what I left behind. So this should be a very easy map, just coming back to pick up some scraps and leftovers. 2 fertilizer, perfect. That's all we need to start making some more. Or let's start getting the garden up and running. Alright, and that's really it. Well, at least the sniper's gone. We verified that much. We're gonna wrap it up here for this one, boys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you want to see some more, let me know in the comments about leaving a thumbs up. We'll continue going forward. Right now, things are going fairly well. And we're in day number 6. Let's make sure that everything's fine here before we go. Damn, somebody must help. What are you going on about there, Malik? Esma hasn't found any useful information. You gonna be sad about this? I already gave you like a tons of like, you know, breaking news, man. Headline news. Hungry and tired. He's no longer slightly sick. Perfect. I will catch you next time.